GoPro, start recording. Sick.
Damn.
Oh, high tech. High tech.
We're here. Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
guys.
Merry
And cheers.
Christmas. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tequila time.
Never sparred headgear ever. Hoping I was one of those cuts on my eyebrows or my lip. Never happened. And I put my face, and I would lean into punches too, just to try to make it happen.
Oh, you wanted that? You wanted that
wanted
scar?
it. But the only time I got cut was I turned around on my old Forerunner. The door didn't have like the pressure, the spring didn't work, so it'd freely swing. And I forgot like my keys as it was closing. I turned around, smacked right in the corner of it, split me open right here, like a 1-inch cut. And I was like, God damn it! Of course, that's the only way I get cut in my face.
You know what? I have an embarrassing story. Those are scars, right? That's scars. And when I was in high school, that was a trend, I guess, like where you literally do that with like the hair.
With the clippers?
You make your own like line.
Yeah,
and I used to
can't
do that.
That's just... We all did stupid shit when we were young, dude.
Oh, man.
Did you guys ever have the little fucking rat's tail in the back?
Nah.
I had the
that.
what's it called? Faux hawks, whatever.
The faux hawk? Yeah.
Yeah, I had that, but I don't know the rat's tail. What like the?
I thought those were cool,
like
man.
a mullet.
No, it's like that little
it's like a little
ponytail.
ponytail.
Oh,
the
no,
Latinos always had it, and I was always like, God, that looks fucking cool. I want to do it, but I'm not Latino, so I can't be fake about it.
Shit,
I'm like,
I had cornrows.
Yeah,
Oh,
that works.
man.
That works. Did the ladies like them?
I don't know. I want to say, but it was just a phase. You know, it was like high school, like 11th grade. Had long hair, so I'm like, I'll give it a go.
I was so happy to get out of high school.
Yeah, I used to be the dude with the 3XL shirts and like baggy jerseys and stuff. But that was like
When
what
did you
was
graduate?
Popular. 05.
05? See, I
Yeah.
graduated in 97. 90. Shit, fuck, it's been that long. So 5 years before 2002. So 97.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not that much older than you fools.
Nah, we're kids. We're
I look-
young.
03.
42
2
going,
years,
42
yeah.
going on 18 over here in the brain.
Just to give a proper introduction, I'm here sitting with my boys, Ernie. Ernie's been a friend, it's like a brother since as long as I remember. As
Damn.
you know, when I
Yeah,
was 5 years old.
5 years old.
5 years old,
Yeah.
neighbor at the time, and we grew up together. Like way before technology was what it is now. Used to play outside all day and
Yeah,
kids, you know.
Before Eddie knew how to speak English.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I didn't know.
You were
English. I
ESL?
was ESL.
Oh, shit.
I was lost,
for you,
and I
homie.
was like, you know, when you're sitting in the class, you don't know what
I
the
respect
hell is
that.
going on, and I was there, and it was scary, but I'm kind of blessed in a way where it's like, shit, I conquered that, you know. I'm like, I learned it at a young age. Where my accent, I have an accent, but it's not as thick as like my oldest sister. Like you know, you can tell like. But anywho, that's my buddy Ernie right here, and Landon. I met Landon through Ernie, and here we are.
Yeah.
Another brother, I could say.
Doing
You know,
it.
he's real cool people. So.
Doing what we do anyway at 2
Yeah.
in the morning, talking
Oh yeah.
talking story.
Yeah, the other day I was like, damn, I should have set up the mics because we
went deep, bro.
We were talking till
Oh,
till like 6 in the morning. Not
something.
till it was long.
It?
Yeah.
I think we started talking at 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the party ended.
Yeah.
And then
We were here sitting. We were chopping it up. We were
That was
going
good.
deep on like
Damn,
everything.
I was
and
asleep.
Ernie-
Yeah,
That
you were.
shit.
Ernie he was fucking Eddie over here. He's like, go check on Ernie. Make sure he's not choking on his
on his vomit or something. 'Cause
He didn't even make the bed. He missed the bed completely. Slapped on the side, like just completely down. I'm like, come here, bro.
He was on the floor,
He was on the floor, homie.
Oh, man.
He's like, I love you.
and he has a big
I was
bed.
like
too.
picking him up. I'm like, dude, you're
Well,
being
the room's
Stop
fucking
being
huge.
gay. Go in the bed. Get in there.
That's the biggest thing in his room, the bed, and he missed it.
Completely. That's a king size. Is it a California king?
Nah, just
Normal
just
king?
regular.
That thing's fucking
How?
massive. That room makes it look normal, though.
Yeah, it makes it look
That's
small.
a solid room. You need it, though. You're the one.
Were you afraid to throw up on it? How would you miss the bed?
I was
Fucking
there. I don't
missed
remember.
it. I could tell he tried to aim for it because, like, the blankets were like pushed, like the shit was still like half on his leg, and like he tried to get on the bed. He didn't just like lay down on the side.
Unless you fell off it.
Maybe. I don't
Yeah, well, he
remember
hit
any
like
of that.
half of it and Gravity took care of the rest.
Don't drink, kids.
And I knew too that
Fuck
night
that.
because we were playing those games.
Drink
and,
responsibly.
and
Temperance.
The Jenga one. You got the one that says finish your drink, and he had like a full on cup. I was like, you don't have to. He's like, nah, we're playing by the rules. Chug the whole drink. I was like, yep. That's when you knew.
Go big or
I
go
can't do
home.
that. That's when Tico comes out. That's nobody needs to.
Yeah.
Jackie met Tico, so I had to buy her flowers, a teddy bear, and candy. It's like, not bad, girl. Get down at. She's a cool ass chick, and I'm like, yeah. I think drunk Tico was trying to. I think it was his way of hitting on her.
Yeah, that's not. It doesn't
That's
work
like, you know when
anymore.
you're a kid and you're throwing gum in girls' hairs because you like them. I think that's the maturity level of Tico when he gets out.
Who's Tico? It was a guy here.
No, it's my dissociative personality.
Oh, that's you.
It's when I black out.
Oh, okay. Tico. Good to know.
It doesn't just have from alcohol either. It's like if I get hit really hard, I'll black out for like a whole minute, and I'll
shit.
flip out. Yeah.
Oh, we were talking
I
about
don't
that
do it
when you-
anymore though. That's why I started fighting initially because I knew I couldn't have this running around because I go to jail because I hit 18. I can't be curb stomping kids when I'm blacked out. Would not go to jail. So
it's the adrenaline, I guess.
I guess I don't know. I mean, I guess there's also a psychological fact, like mental factor. So
But it's
like-
no longer a thing right now.
Oh, it's there for sure.
It just has to get to that level.
Well, I'd go. What I thought was, I bet my really good friend Katie's like a brother. We've been we bloody fist fights together when we're drunk because I'm pissing him off, and he punches me in my face, and then we just fucking rail each other. But he was 3 years pro when I very first started, and I'd go with guys my same ability, and they'd hit me hard, and I black out and go way too hard on them.
Damn.
So he's like, "Oh, you want to go like that?" So he was my main sparring partner for a whole year, and he jailhouse beat my ass for a whole year, and I went back twice a day, every day, and eventually I learned how to it went little less and less. I could control it more and more until finally I got mostly under control. If I snap into it, it'll be like 10 seconds of me but blacked out getting pissed, and then I'll snap out of it and go back to. So I'll drop my hands and I'll hit hard, but
Yeah. Well, that's a question actually I have for you, both of you. How did you even get into fighting? Was it that for you that you needed a way to control it?
yeah. Well, that night I didn't want my mom to get in trouble anymore, so I let kids just beat me up from like 15 up to like 18.
Yeah.
Because I made my mom cry once because I kept getting in trouble,
But that's how you.
and I heard her cry, so I was like, I'm not stressing out anymore. So I let kids hit punch me in the face, so I just held it in, and I just walked away. And at 17 and a half, I was like, fuck this. And once I knew she wasn't legally liable, I was like, I need to find. I was looking for Mr. Miyagi, and I found fucking Cobra Kai. Is what I found. This Muay Thai gym was hardcore.
So that's where you started.
They'd
Muay
line
Thai?
you up and kick you in the ribs, and if they broke your ribs, they broke your ribs.
So Muay Thai was your first.
Yeah, 10 years of that. I
Oh,
fought really hard 5 years, and another 5 years I was like kind of off and on, couple 2-3 fights a year.
Yeah.
And then after 10 years, I switched to boxing, and then I sparred mostly pros because about 10 years pro Muay Thai, you just end up you just get used to that gym culture being around the pros, and I was pretty good at boxing in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Muay Thai scares me for the leg kicks. I feel like my leg's gonna break.
Well, they do until they don't.
Yeah, that's my fear. Breaking my own
I
leg.
broke my feet so many times, bro.
Yeah, that's.
And I still kicked on that foot. You have to, bro. Because your feet, you're gonna break something. And you fight enough, you're gonna break something. Get a boxer's fracture.
Yeah.
Your fucking cheekbone might get.
That's why Muay Thai too. Some people roll that bamboo or kick bamboo, whatever, just to kind of destroy their.
I did that. My Thai, but once I had once our main trainer from Thailand came over, he's like, "What the fuck you doing, dude?" He just had you kick the bottom. The bottom of the banana bags. They're super hard. He said, "Just kick that, 100 times each leg, every day."
Damn.
And for me, it was like twice a day because I was in there twice a day.
And how'd you end up in jiu-jitsu?
Oh, Manny. You know Manny? You know Manny.
Yeah.
I was at a bartending. I was at a bartending school. I graduated a while ago, but I was going there because I know the owner. And Manny was sitting there mixing up drinks, kind of teaching himself. He was friends with the owner too, and he was talking. We just started talking story and shooting the shit, and I could tell he was a real dude. Like I was like, we got along right away.
Yeah.
But then he started telling me about this jiu-jitsu trainer that's fucking blind, smokes people who can see.
Yeah,
And
that's that one I heard about.
and I was like, dude, I know you're not full of shit. I know you're a real dude, but this sounds like fucking bullshit. I don't believe the shit. So I walked in to Leon.
Yeah.
And at first, I couldn't figure it out because Bill doesn't walk around like he's blind.
Oh,
Like he
yeah.
won't use a cane. He walks with his head up.
Yeah, first time I met him, I thought he was drunk as fuck. 'Cause you couldn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I had my like belt in my hand, and he asked like, "Hey, what belt color are you?" Like, what the fuck? And like bumping into shit. I'm like, this was drunk.
So you started before meeting him, right? You just
Yeah,
walked
yeah.
into a jiu-jitsu training place, and you're like, I want to join, or what?
Yeah, well, I just because I moved from San Diego over here, so I was trying to find a good gym, and sure enough, I ended up calling this gym, and he happened to be open, and he's like, just come through.
But you look for a fighting gym, like a jiu-jitsu specifically?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
Oh,
again.
okay.
Yeah.
Why?
So,
Like you just researched and you felt like that was the...
well, at first I wanted to do Muay Thai, and then I asked my buddy, like he was doing jiu-jitsu, so I asked him, hey, do you know any Muay Thai gyms by any chance, you know? Because he was in that culture. And he said that he knew a jiu-jitsu gym to try it out, kind of see how I like it. So I fucking tried it out, and after the first day, I fucking fell in love with it, and just been doing it ever since.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I did, especially the gi part.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never used the gi, and I was like, now I'm like, I fucking love the gi. There's so much. There's all this stuff you have to watch out for. Then there's all this you can control them better.
Yeah. Because that's what I hear, or you told me, actually. It's more mental, like chess. Like you... If you know your moves, you know how to, take down your opponent. You...
Yeah, until he grabs an ankle, then it's just pure shore
force.
lever Nesto coming out. The Marine comes out, like, tap, big ball of muscle ripping your ankle off.
So muscle has a lot to do, but also, I mean, if you can maneuver your way, you can potentially take someone down, right?
yeah. There's a lot of ways out of it, like technique, timing, just kind of knowing what they're going to do to kind of...
Yeah.
It takes a big part of, like, you could be the strongest motherfucker here, and if I know exactly what you're gonna do by doing certain things to you, kind of make you react a certain way, I'll take your back, fucking choke you.
Yeah.
So,
Now,
So when Shore Lee came out of that tournament, he goes like, dad.
yeah.
He's choking so hard, he's just wiggling his fingers as a tap.
Oh shit. Well, that's what I was telling Landon the other day, and I mean, I'm gonna put you on the spot. That sometimes when you do drink, you get friendly enough, or you just start fighting people in a friendly way, not to like fuck them and kill them, but you start doing like choking people out and stuff. Where it's just...
I wish I was that friendly when I was drinking. If I start fighting people when I'm drinking, that shit's... We're headbutting.
It's
I was like,
different.
No,
it's
yeah,
a different... It's a violent
Ernie
fight.
does. That's why I'm like...
Ernie's like a lovely, like, he's like, you know he's wanting to play.
Yeah, and that's why I say I know Ernie's levels of drunk when he starts like doing moves on you when he's drinking. Like if he starts choking me out or tripping me or something, I'm like, he's drunk.
Just tuck your legs in, bro.
But yeah, I never take it
he
like
loves
like
the feet, bro.
like he does it in an
He's the
ill
cobbler.
will way. It's just like Ernie being Ernie and drunk, whatever. That's why I was like, he's not that drunk yet. But I think you probably won't even remember, but we were right here by the entrance of the garage, and we're taking photos with your homie. And then you mentioned, like, when are you going to join jiu-jitsu? I'm like, soon. And you did, like, a maneuver, like, you're going to trip me backwards. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, all right, now I know he's drunk.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I kind of
It didn't happen. If you don't have any, if there's no video evidence, it didn't happen.
There's no proof.
No proof.
It's even not weird, but it is weird in a way where he even agreed to do a podcast because he's one of the quietest, most reserved people I know. So
he knew what he needed to do
to get him
some
to
sauce
talk.
in him. He'll open up.
Got 3 shots in.
It's
I'm
in
good.
there. He pushes down the shore leave part of himself. By the way, shore leave Ernesto is there's dental hygienist at the gym when he's being all nice and flow rolling with fools, and there's shore leave, and shore leave's a fucking problem all the time. So imagine Eddie's gonna be editing too, right?
I hope so.
I hope so. God.
I just fucking sneaked out and get a drink.
Hell yeah, reload.
My little strawberry margarita.
Yeah,
Rock that.
I've never seen somebody do margaritas the way Ernesto does. And he's got like 3 different flavors and the jalapenos. That was good. Whatever the fuck that was.
Pineapple jalapeno ones.
Yeah, dude, that's
Money.
what brought Tico out. I was smashing those. What's Eddie drinking? Oh, he's doing that Red Bull thing?
Yeah, I don't. I think he's gonna get a beer right now. So he's got to take the shot though.
Eddie, you got to catch up, fool.
I'm gonna stop with the. Oh shit, got me on
I got you a shot in your next drink. You can get more ice if you want.
That's why I like Eddie, because he'll go deep. No matter, it doesn't. It's like you might get uncomfortable with it, but I don't have that limit. Because I used to be really afraid of anybody finding out about my baggage and shit.
Yeah.
And at some point, I realized that was like its own cage. Like I was living in my own cage of like anxiety and fucking stress. So I just like at some point I was like, oh fuck it, whatever.
Well, you realize other people are going through like half the shit you're dealing with, you know?
Yeah, it's that. And honestly, I was like, dude, fuck that. Anything that's in me that if I did it, it's embarrassing. I'll tell them. I'll just spit it out right away. And once I got to that level, it's like I stopped caring about being embarrassed and that social situation, people finding out about stuff. And I was like, dude, my anxiety level just tanked. I was like, okay, I'm way more relaxed now.
Yeah.
Like I have some, close friends, family that they're really all about like, don't talk about anything personal with them. And they're super anxious all the time. And I know it's about it. I try to tell them, but that's their journey to figure out.
Yeah, because I learned half the shit, or even like 90% of it, it's all in your head. There's times where I rather not, because I feel people don't care or whatever it is. It's all in my head, just afraid of. But once it's really out there, you speak about it. A lot of times they're like, "Oh yeah, I've been through that too." Like, and there's a lot of help. You get me? And a lot of times when you're in your own mind,
a lot of support too. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You think you're alone. That's the problem. You think you're alone. That's nobody's gonna understand. And you say, bring it out. They're like, dude.
Yeah.
Of course, there's gonna be there's always those jacknuts that are. It's usually because they're insecure about their own shit. They want to attack you so that they hide their own stuff. But most of the people are like, no, dude, I got your back.
Yeah.
Kids will FaceTime me. I'll be back.
Ooh. Ernie's a good dad.
He mentioned before about a girl that literally threw his iPod out the fucking car window.
Man.
And that was like his whole fucking gigabytes of music. And then when he told me that, I was like, that sucks.
Yeah, it was like over 100 gigs of music. Just
and back then it was not easy to get music. You literally had to be on LimeWire, Morpheus. You had to fucking put in that work.
Yeah,
and that's what was his whole fucking life of music and that iPod where she fucking tossed it out the window.
Well, actually, a lot of it I got while I was deployed. Like that's all we would do when we were deployed. Like we would just everyone have fucking hard drives of fucking music, movies. We just fucking share that shit with each other. So I had a bunch of music, like from like a bunch of like different type of people, like in the Marine Corps, you just got people from like Texas, Alabama, fucking New York, fucking just so you get all these kind of different types of music, So like I was kind of blessed, because I was like, oh shit, I got like shit from like fucking New York that I wouldn't have never listened to, like shit from Texas, fucking. Just a bunch of different music, I fucking put in my iPod, and then I thought I was the shit because I had like 100 gigs of music, and then
back then iPods were
fucking shit gone.
Damn,
gone.
And not to bring up your past at that, but why the fuck did that happen?
It's toxic relationship.
Just random, like you got mad for no reason and said, "Fuck your iPod, fuck your couch."
I actually got mad at her because it was a toxic relationship. So whatever. So we were fucking driving, right? I was listening to my fucking music because that's like what you had, you had your iPod, you fucking connect it to your fucking car and you drive, And this fucking bitch started like texting her ex while I was driving. I fucking saw that. I fucking grabbed her phone and threw it out the window.
Oh, you started.
I threw her fucking.
The good name.
Shirley came out.
I don't feel that bad.
Shirley Ernesto came out.
Hey, she had two phones. She had the fucking the burner phone. She started texting her fucking ex. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Threw it out the window. She tried to grab my phone. I saved my phone, but she took the iPod.
Oh, man.
So the iPod was gone. So,
she retaliated.
Yeah, but nah, it is what it is.
How awkward was that drive after that? Like, that's it?
It was...
Just drop her off and that's it. Peace.
It was more than that. I don't even want to get into it.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Ernie.
All right, I fucking...
Ernie.
Yeah, I got bad. I went to prison for that shit.
Mm.
Like,
did?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know
was,
this.
Shit.
I didn't know this.
I was there overnight. But, so
Or jail. You went to county?
yeah, I was there for like less than 24 hours or whatever. But I fucking pulled over, told her to get the fuck out of the car. People fucking saw that I was screaming at her, so they fucking reported me. I went to jail
For just screaming?
for screaming at her and like, to get out of the car.
Why would you go to jail for telling her to get out of the car?
It's fucking
Well, they
Oh,
always
I
do that.
forgot. There's
California.
It's domestic. It's called domestic something. Like if you take like also
But-
also if you take your girl's phone, you're mad and you throw it on the ground. It's not domestic violence. It's domestic battery.
Yeah, that's what it was because I threw her phone out the window.
Yeah.
So that's like
That's
she had
domestic
no
battery.
way of contacting authorities, even though she had another phone. So that didn't make
That's
sense.
California,
Oh,
man.
wow.
The lawyers in California own all of fucking the.
But
capital.
when I threw her phone out the window, she fucking started hitting the shit out of me while we were driving. And they just ignored that shit. So
the
that's why I
thing
fucking
hate.
screamed at her to get the fuck out of the car. And I don't know, you remember like the car, that was a car like in the passenger side on the top, there's like a little dent.
The Lexus?
Yeah, there's a little dent.
I mean, I don't
Was
know.
that from her? Or
That was
the-
for me.
literally on the
Fucking
top?
smacking the
Cut-
shit out of the top of the car to like screaming to get out of it.
I knew you were my boy for a reason. I was
But-
like, why am I so? Why do I feel so connected
that
to
was-
this calm guy? He's always letting shit slide. I'm like, you're punching shit when you're mad. I'm like, I know it's in there.
Well, it's like I didn't hit her or anything. Like
No.
I wouldn't get that far, but
I have one knuckle that's pushed in just mostly from a girl. I was like, there's nothing around but a concrete wall. I was like, fuck it.
but this bitch started hitting the shit out of me while I was fucking driving on the
Yeah,
freeway.
that's-
So that's fucking. She didn't give a fuck about anyone's lives. Obviously.
Yeah,
I
that's
tell you right
more
now,
dangerous.
that's when people say like, there's no reason to hit a woman. Like, fuck that, there is. Whether you do it or not is your own decision. There's that one comedian has a whole. Remember, you know Bill Burr? You seen that? No reason to hit a woman.
I would have to like look
Dude,
at it
we
again. My
gotta
memory
watch it.
sucks.
Next, we'll do it off whenever we're done. It's the funniest shit ever. It's like, dude, bitches, they know how to push the buttons. Well, if they're hitting you, man. I was like 90% of my family are women, and they're every single one of them are bosses. Like they have their own jobs. You walk in the house and you kind of know they're in charge. No, they hand you beer. Like get the fuck out of my face. Go watch your game. I'm working. I'll call you if I need you to do something. Yeah, you know what I mean. But they all told me like, dude, she acts like a man. Treat her like a man. All of them.
I still can't do that shit.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't
I-
know this far in.
I don't.
I know. I didn't really tell anyone.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's
you
fine
don't.
because
Well, legal
my-
reasons, and it's just they can hit you a whole bunch. It's like ugh, it feels like little patty cakes, though.
No, this bitch fucking
She was
drew
nailing
blood.
you?
She drew blood, and I still went to jail. I'm like, so you're telling me this 120 fucking pounder, not fucking doesn't have a scratch on her, but yet I'm fucking bleeding.
No, but that's
And-
standard. They're gonna put you in jail and the whole thing. The fact that you were there less than 24 hours just meant they were just doing the routine. That's like their system. Separate you, put one person in jail. Somebody has to go to jail. But if you threw her phone out, like I guess I don't know. That whole domestic battery thing where you break their phone is pretty extreme.
She had two phones though. That was her burner
She a
phone.
fucking drug dealer. She had a beeper too.
She probably did. Fuck man.
You dating a goddamn Susia, homie. That's
Oh,
your
she
fault. That's your,
was-
hey, that's honestly that's why it's your fault. You like that
Nah,
crazy Susias. Hey,
Yeah, that's
this
why I
is-
say that.
This
I'm
is the
similar.
pot calling the kettle black over here. I'm the pot for
Hey,
sure.
those are my mid-20s.
Yeah, I had this girl try to control that situation where she wanted me to be okay with her texting all her exes. Like, no, we're just friends now. Like,
No.
you gotta mature and know that I'm gonna be friends with all my exes. I'm like, do I? Like, no.
Well,
like,
it's
yes and
it-
no, but because
It depends
her-
on the situation.
Yeah,
like
because
if you
her-
meet them and you feel their energy and they're cool, then it's cool. Like she's got to stop it and be like, hey, how about you hang out and meet them and see that we're just,
But it wasn't that though. I knew. I mean, your gut feeling is your gut feeling, and how it ended. It ended up being what it was. You get me? It was like, you get me. So I'm like,
You're right.
yeah,
Like it
yeah,
sucks.
Yeah,
But it's a strength. But as long as you know how to you have a release valve.
yeah, yeah.
like jiu-jitsu.
No, that's why I asked them
Or
that question
any
earlier.
fight, jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, it's all, you know,
Like it's helpful.
yoga, I
Yeah,
guess.
it helps you release energy. It helps you get your mind off like fucking problems. Like
Yeah, it does, though. It's
That's
funny
why you
you're
gotta
bringing
do
that
it.
up.
I want to. I will. I mean, I'll get there.
Woulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
One day.
Coulda, one
That's
day.
it. Once the mics are off, we're doing it.
Right now, let's
Hey,
go right now.
Hey,
Let's-
Ernie
let's stop.
teaches.
Let's
Ernie
go.
teaches a class right now. It's mostly Ernie doing it, and
That's dope.
and Bill. Hey, by the way, I need to make a copy of that cue for the gym because Bill said if Ernie can't make it for some reason, Landon, you show up. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I will.
Cool.
But that's a question though. How Ernie's teaching a class if he can barely like
What?
talk?
Show up to the gym.
You
No,
see,
no, but how do you do it? Like you literally have to explain,
No,
or
it's different. Like once you get on the mat, it's different. Like
Yeah.
my
so
mentality.
just by you showing what do you
Well, it's
stop
just,
and say
like-
you do this
like,
on like
I don't like the way I normally do.
Ernie
Like
talks,
I gotta.
bro. If you're bringing Arnold, dude, he brings it up.
no, I know. I'm just being like
But no, on the mat though, it's different, bro.
It's like you
he's
show-
like he goes
you
back
gotta-
into his military stuff.
Yeah.
teach by showing.
Yeah,
Right.
well, it's like even in the Marine Corps, like I was fucking always. I've been always shy. Like I've been fucking.
Yeah, he's a fucking sergeant,
I'm
so
always
he-
the way I am, but
Yeah.
like in the Marine Corps, you're a fucking sergeant. You gotta fucking.
Step
you gotta
it up.
act like a sergeant. You know. What I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's all like. I'm pretty much one of the guys that I fucking like kind of brought me up in the Marine Corps. He said it's all an act, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
As long as you could fucking act the part, like while you have to, you're good. You know, like it's time to fucking act. All right, cool. I'm a sergeant. Like, gotta get shit done. Fucking get it done. And then at the end of the day, once they're fucking gone, I'm like, all right, just fucking go back to what I'm doing. But even like when I was in Afghanistan, like we fucking got attacked. These motherfuckers just running around fucking scared shitless. You gotta fucking attack. Like,
Attacked?
yeah, like we were sleeping, fucking shit started blowing up, fucking got
Mortars?
a bunch of
They're
like,
using mortars.
nah, it was fucking, I think it was grenades, man.
Fuck.
But grenades, and then
So
you
they're
just start hearing
super
fucking,
close too. On top of that, then
yeah, they came on base. The 15 motherfuckers came on base, started blowing shit up.
motherfuckers.
So I was like waking up. I was like, fuck. I thought it was mortars at first. I was like, oh shit, mortars again. And I want to go back to sleep. And
That's
then
the fucked up thing about that.
But wait, for
They
those
get
who
used
don't
to the
know, like
mortars.
me, what's the difference? What's a mortar?
mortar, yeah, they just fucking like a
It just sounds
rocket.
It's the thing where you drop it in a
Grenade
in a tube
fucking-
and it shoots.
But
Like
it-
it
shoot.
shoots.
meaning
It
it's
goes
in the
really
goes up.
distance.
Yeah.
And then
So you hear it's loud, but not necessarily on base.
yeah,
So
it
that's
was
why you're like, oh, like it's just
like I
that.
thought it was far as fuck, but nah, these motherfuckers were like on base, like blowing shit up. So at first I like heard the explosions. I was like, whatever, fucking mortars again. And then like, then you start hearing gunshots. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, gotta get up. So I started getting up, and these motherfuckers are just fucking running around like fucking. This is the first time there. I'm like,
And you were in charge of all these fuckers.
pretty much, yeah.
Hey, sergeant.
We had another
He's an
sergeant.
NCO.
There was another sergeant that was like, he was there. It was his first fucking deployment though. He just fucking got promoted quick as fuck. He's like the worst one. He's fucking. He was fucking freaking the fuck out. I'm like, chill the fuck out. Put your shit on. Like, let's fucking go. And we fucking go. And I was like, told them all fucking load the shit up. And they're like, they didn't understand. They didn't understand we were
Load
fucking
it,
about to
chamber it,
fucking
do it.
Go to war right there.
pretty much. Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, yeah, you fucking
Yeah,
did.
you did. Fuck yeah.
Like that's
Scary.
scary.
Especially
Let's
the Marines,
fucking go.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did you ever?
Army, maybe. Army, you get away with it.
Yeah.
Did they
Hey,
try-
and I wanted to go to Army because I wanted to go, like, you know, Special Forces Army when I was, like, talking to recruiter all the time. I'm not a fuck with them. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, Marines, everybody's a fucking...
Yeah, everyone's a rifleman.
Everyone's a rifleman.
Did you ever shoot at an enemy or at least saw from the distance? Like,
Not personally, no.
okay,
Like,
because that's a whole fucking different mental. Like, I mean,
I was
me
fucking-
personally thinking like, I either kill him or he kills me.
yeah, my
It
buddy.
comes down
he
to
was-
that, right?
Yeah, my buddy was pretty much the opposite shit for me. So I was sleeping, he was up, and having to attack him while he was up, and he fucking took a few of them out.
Good
so
for him.
yeah, so it would have been me.
Did
but
you process it okay? as far as the fighting goes?
He's dealing with it just like everyone else. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. He's about to retire. So
Oh, he's still in?
yeah, he's in Japan right now.
Yeah, Marines in Japan. My aunt was they was with the Navy. That's the one. I mean, I don't know. Marines are always shipping out with the Navy a lot. And the Navy has the best real estate in the military. They're all like islands and the coast and stuff.
Yep.
Air Force has the worst. They're always in the fucking desert, middle of nowhere.
And here comes another question, Ernie. You don't have to answer, but I gotta ask it. I know you wanted to stay in the Marines, but you were not allowed. I think that's the last thing I heard. Or they told you no or something.
It was different.
You were
Yeah,
getting in trouble a lot, right?
I wasn't getting in trouble, but so the Marine Corps has like a lot of you got to be perfect kind of bullshit, you know. So I need like track record or some shit you fucked up, like they won't accept you back. You know what I'm saying? So
Especially you're already sergeant, right?
I didn't know that.
yeah,
They're hardcore.
well nowadays. Before it used to be, they had a saying, "You're not a fucking real Marine Corps until you've been NJP'd." So I was
God damn it!
I got
Marines,
I got NJP'd, and that's part of it. You know, you got
What does
like,
that mean?
You learn.
For those
So,
who don't know, I mean,
NJP is like you pretty much get in trouble. So you
Okay.
fucking did something that they didn't like. So
That makes sense, Mo. I
It's
mean,
fucking-
devil dogs, bro. That's you're not supposed to behave. There's only one you train motherfuckers to run towards gunfire out of all of them.
yeah, it's
That's the
like
Marines are not like that. You train Marines to run towards the gunfire. That's gonna create the psychology where I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna do what I need to do.
yeah. Because I remember watching seeing Ernie's photos, like I think Facebook. He was always like, I can't say partying, but he always was like drinking, had a girl, and like I was like, oh, he's living the dream. I was like,
The mujeres
hey,
love Ernie.
work hard,
bro.
play hard, homie.
The mujeres love Ernie, man. All he does is smile, blink his big old ojos, and they're like,
No,
but to be
gets him in trouble
real,
at work. Bro.
to be completely real, that kind of what got you in trouble, the whole drinking situation, right?
Yep, that's
That
pretty
makes
much what
sense,
it was.
Self-medicating, bro. You're going through a lot.
Because
Stress
yeah,
the
you
fuck out.
wanted to kind of escape the whole war fucking part of it, right?
No, it's
It was
part- it's part of
and
it,
that's all
man.
you had, like go to bars with your peers, with your soldiers.
They should have like a
Well,
branch of the Marines where like they take motherfuckers like you and be like, all right, cool, you guys are just Vikings now. All of you are called the Valhalla crew. It's fucking,
Well, the Marine Corps is fucking like starting a fucking bar, you know. So like you're gonna get all these drunk motherfuckers that know how to fight, fucking wanting to fight, you know.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what it is, and it's what it's been, you know. So nowadays you got all these people just trying to change it up, you know.
Would
So-
you
Yeah,
rejoin
especially
if
now.
the opportunity came and say, "Hey, are you willing to come back?" Even if not to go to war, but like just
can't
train
change the
soldiers.
Marines, bro. Change every other branch but the Marines. Leave the
Right.
Marines alone.
I
That's the
don't know.
lesson.
It's hard to say. Like honestly, like I like where I'm at now.
But to
So-
this day, you still feel like a soldier, right? That's in you.
Well,
That's
I'm not
like-
a soldier, a Marine, but
Well,
yeah.
yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Damn.
Pardon me for being. But no,
Yeah. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
it's in you,
That's
yeah,
like
for sure.
That's true, man. Like all the branches all brag on each other. You know what I mean? But the Marines, I mean, I have a lot. My two cousins in the Marines, a couple good friends in the Marines. Like every time when I was running clubs, Marines would come offshore, come up from San Diego.
Yeah.
And dude, I was like, I knew right away. And I run out like there's like a lot of rolling 60s in my crew, and then you just knew which one, especially the one motherfucker who was like, shit. Like, you could see him like kind of like shaking from adrenaline.
Yeah.
Like their boys were starting to get whoop to whoop, talking shit with another dude, and one guy's in the back just quiet as shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's the fucker. I go over there like, yo, bro, listen, we're in Beverly Hills. None of these cops have your back. They're not gonna give two fucks that you serve this country. No, just chill out. Don't do it. And I'm keeping like full body length. Like, I don't want to pop off on me. I don't want to deal with that fucking badger and that honey badger in a fucking hole. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, if he goes after him, I'm like, yeah, there you go. Good luck, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I always talk them down. I was always the Marines. You know what I mean? Army guys. Well, it all depends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Green Berets show up. They're special forces at that point. They're usually doing their own thing. But you also like armies. I have a lot of experience in the military. I love the military. I wanted to go really bad, but I had too many options. Is my issue. You know what I mean? But so when he talks about that being Marines, like it's true, man. Marines are a whole different. If you meet a lot of people from different branches,
You've been all over the world, pretty much, right? That's one dope thing about it too, right? You got to travel and
Yeah. Well, yeah, pretty much. Well, part of it's because I was in part of the Navy, like the MU is called the MU, Marine Expeditionary Unit. And they fucking
Ship out.
take us around like on the naval ships. And
yeah.
that's kind of it's cool, but at the same time, it fucking suck.
Yeah.
You're in this
Were you ever
fucking
on submarines?
little closet. Nah, it's a aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
But still, it's like you get this little fucking bunk. That's pretty much all you're pretty much you're stuck there for pretty much like months at a time, just looking sleeping in this little coffin rack.
Fuck.
Shit sucks, you know. And you're working like 12 hours off. So
I remember when you first joined, you're probably 18.
yeah,
I remember you calling me one day. You probably remember,
I remember
it too,
that
right?
shit.
You broke down on me. You're like, this shit fucking sucks. Like I hate it here. I don't want to be here no more.
It was
And I
fucking
felt
boot
for you
camp.
because it was boot camp.
Oh, boot
Yeah,
camp.
boot
Yeah,
camp.
yeah.
It was
Marine
like-
boot-
it was like-
I've heard. Like
Yeah,
Marine
no,
boot camp
It
is
was like
different
the
than.
third day I was in fucking boot camp. I was already fucking sleep deprived for like 3 days. They call it fucking, yeah, it was just, I hadn't slept in 3 days. So then they're like, hey, fucking call your family members.
Hey,
I was like,
felt
what
for
the
him
fuck?
because I was like,
So I
holy
called
shit.
my parents first thing. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. They didn't
Oh, they didn't
answer.
pick up?
They didn't pick up because it was fucking 2003. Like they didn't have a cell phone. It was all the landline, you know.
Yeah.
And then they didn't answer. So the only other number I knew was yours. Fucking called him. He fucking answered, and I was fucking. I think I broke down. I was like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
and I mean, I'm not even saying that to like make fun of you or nothing because shit, you were a kid still. You were 18, right, or 17, whatever
I
it was.
Yeah, I was 18.
that
Yeah,
trips me
so
out,
it's
dude.
understandable,
You
but
can
I
do
was-
that at 18, but you can't drink. You can't drink alcohol at 18.
Yeah, and then I was like 16, 15 maybe, and I didn't know
Probably.
what to tell you. Neither. I was just like listening, like, hey, you know, fuck, like,
Like,
you know, what am I gonna say? Like, oh, now man up, bitch. Like, what the fuck? I'm a kid too. Like, I was just listening.
You gotta
like,
call
yeah.
Professor Bill. Suck it up, fool.
yeah, fuck,
but-
Call
yeah.
Thor. Shut up
Right.
and fucking suck it up. Thanks.
Thanks.
But yeah, that shit. But that, I mean, I guess that's what boot camp does. Like, they break you. They have to, right?
Yeah, they have
It's
to
like
break you before they rebuild you. So
Yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
much their whole process.
True, man.
They're
It's
like,
true.
because everyone that fucking joins fucking has issues, you know. Like no one wants to join just because, oh shit, this is gonna be the best thing for me, you know. Everyone's like for me, I fucking hated school. I was like unmotivated to go to school. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna try to do something else, you know. And there's other people that fucking just came from a shitty background or whatever, just trying to improve themselves. Everyone's fucking broken, you know, already. I think to a certain point, no one goes in with like a perfect life. You're a perfect life. Why the fuck you gonna join the Marine Corps? You're not.
Right.
You know, you got mommy and daddy's fucking money, fucking
Yeah.
buying you Lamborghinis. You know, you ain't gonna
Yeah,
join the fucking Marine
Lamborghinis.
Corps.
Yeah.
Not
And that's the
enjoying
thing, though,
shit, you know?
I
the
would have
way.
taken a 10-year-old Honda Civic.
Right?
But that's
So-
one thing they say, or they used to say about military. They paint the picture that's not what it is. They just like the commercials, like
That's the recruiting. That's the
Marine-
recruiting side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they make it like sound like, oh, if I join the proud of the Marines, like the commercials. I wanted to join. Like, oh, that shit
Yeah.
looks dope as fuck. Like, I want to be part of this fucking.
Honestly, for me, it was
Yeah.
like that's fucking what I wanted. Well, I didn't know I wanted it, but once I joined, like I was like, "Fuck, this is what I needed."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I got
because you
pretty much
that made
brothers.
you independent since 18. Like you
Pretty much, yeah.
stopped living at home. You fucking you had to. You're on your own. Like you fucking. You get me? So that's.
Like right
that's
now,
the-
even
the
like
benefit.
even right now, I'm like living at home. Fucking is not an option, you know.
Yeah,
like
no,
I'm pretty much supporting 2 fucking households right now,
Yeah.
and I could still do it. It's
But
fucking
you're smart.
sucks.
You adapted really well, homie. You didn't
Right.
go back to being a mechanic. You know what I mean? You went
Yeah.
to a dental hygienist, which
Yeah.
is that's. I mean, you did the math. And you're just like, yeah, it makes more sense.
Exactly. I'm like, I had to like research what jobs are paying well, what's gonna be in demand. You know, like you got all these fucking jobs, you could make a shitload of money, but there's no fucking demand for it. Like,
Yeah,
why the
that's
fuck are you
true.
gonna do that shit? Pretty much calculated it. Whatever's fucking high demand, high paying, That's what the fuck I'm gonna
It's
do.
always gonna be there. Anything medical field, like dentist, hygienist, it's always gonna be.
Which is fucking hilarious because he's a clean freak. He's all up in people's mouths and spitting on them.
I'm not spitting on nobody.
They're spitting on your face.
No.
Oh, you did say that story.
Oh,
Blood
man.
or something?
Yeah. So I was fucking cleaning this guy's teeth, right? I was like, he was fucking bloody as fuck. Fucking raised his hands. Like I told him, like, hey, whenever you need me to, like, take a break, raise your hand. Just clean his teeth, raise his hand. I move my hands from his mouth. Fucking sneeze on my fucking forehead. Fucking wipe my forehead. Just fucking paper towel full of fucking
Before
blood.
COVID, though, right?
Yeah, it was before COVID. But
COVID, bro.
Well, still,
Like,
I'm
Can't
fucking-
that shit get
Not-
your
not to
antibodies?
say-
You're good.
But I'm just saying, like, because
Yeah.
now you have to wear like a additional shit, no?
Oh,
Or
you
is
were
it
like
same?
a hazmat suit for like when that. Remember?
yeah, I was, but fuck that, not no more.
Cause you
That's
had like
fucking
a shield and
He had
then
a
the
hazmat
light.
suit on. when
Yeah,
that
nah.
shit hit.
Before I had like just like the regular like hairnet, fucking mask,
Full
fucking
cholo with a hairnet,
yeah,
fucking the button in the front.
pretty much, yeah. That's fucking
Colors.
stupid.
That movie is fucking
Nah, but yeah,
Miley
nah,
with.
I wish I had the face shield though.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
The
man.
red face shield would have turned fucking red if I had that shit
Like
on. But
aliens.
yeah,
The
pretty
movie
much.
Alien.
That shit was fucking gross. Nah, that dude felt bad as fuck. Like I
No,
didn't.
I bet it's embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. Don't worry about it. This always happens. And fucking,
Always.
This never
I get that. It
happened.
gets spit on
It
my
hasn't
forehead.
happened again.
At bedside manner.
Now I'm
Yeah.
like, whenever they raise your hand, I'm like, boop, back the fuck up.
Bro,
Under the- he's like under the table, like a nuclear, like a nuclear.
I'm like,
like a,
roll back.
Oh, man. Do you get paid if
Damn
people
straight.
cancel?
Yeah, it mainly depends on the office. So
Because it's not a cancel, it's like a reschedule, right? For the
it's
most part.
usually a cancel. So if the office is fucking smart and they know what the fuck they're doing, they'll charge cancellation
well, they
fee.
tell them ahead of time that you have to
So-
cancel 24 hours, right?
Yeah, most offices are really strict on it. So people try not to cancel, and if they do, they kind of understand.
Yeah.
They'll like at least pay, like, say the hygienist makes like $50 or $60 an hour or whatever. The cancellation is $50 or $60
All the full.
to
the
kind
full.
of
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
compensate
Yeah.
for at least to
Medical
pay
field,
the
bro. Medical field.
pay the hygienist to be there.
Yeah.
So
I just can't stand. I can't stand dealing with people, so I can't do the medical thing.
that's why I just
instruction, but
I'm cool with one person at a time. I'm cool with
That
that.
makes- yeah.
So I like that. It doesn't bother
so we
me at
get
all.
along. Everyone here's it. We're naturally introverts. We're really good. When we drink, we're like super social, but
Yeah.
naturally, like I need my space, bro.
Yeah. Have you ever had like a straight asshole where like complain like right after or
man.
always I bet, right?
I had this fucking one bitch.
Oh, you told me this. You told me about this.
I don't know if I told you this one, but yeah, I started cleaning her teeth and just kind of doing what I always do, fucking just cleaning. And I told her, I'm like, hey, this instrument sprays a lot of water. Just so you know, there's gonna be water everywhere. She's like, okay, whatever. Started cleaning her teeth, fucking with that instrument, just water started spraying everywhere, like I told her. And she stopped me. She's like, hey, did you fucking go to school for this shit? I'm like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I fucking trained for fucking, I got my bachelor's degree and everything. She's like, I don't see it. I'm like, whatever.
I don't see it.
So I kept cleaning her teeth. I'm like, do you want me to stop?
Choke the bitch.
I'm like, you want me to stop? She's like, no, I just don't understand how you got certified for this shit. I'm like, so do you want me to stop or no? She's like, all right, whatever, just go. And so I fucking cleaned her teeth, and she still like kept complaining, and so I fucking finished her cleaning her teeth, and then her doctor showed up, and like, oh, and I'm like, do you have any questions? She's like, no, I'm good. And then she told the doctor that it was a horrible cleaning, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? So I fucking walked out of the office. And then, like,
Good.
when she went
Good.
to the front, she requested me again because I did such a good job. So this bitch was...
Just flirting then.
Nah.
She's doing the Tico flirt. The Tico flirt. I'm gonna insult
don't
the
know.
fuck out of you, piss you off, and then you're gonna wanna go to bed with me.
So that was that one.
There you go.
That was that one complaint. And I had another fucking lady or whatever. She said that I fucking cleaned her teeth too much, that they were too fucking too smooth.
Too smooth.
Sensitive or smooth?
Too smooth.
What
You
does
mean-
that even mean?
It's like it just felt fucking smooth. Like
So she's
you know,
rubbing her tongue on her teeth.
so
just
like when
it's-
you rub your tongue on your teeth, like if they feel rough, that means there's plaque and fucking debris and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you get them nice and clean, they're fucking smooth as
Oh,
fuck.
so this goes into like
So-
Ernie says there's a lot of dental hygienists who just do like the half-ass job,
Yeah,
and Ernie does it. He's like, nah, you're getting the full.
Yeah.
all of it.
You're getting lubed up, but you get all of it. And
Yeah,
then-
everything.
And that's one thing you
So they're
told me.
used to they're
got-
probably used to having the half-ass motherfuckers, and they got you, and they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta take pride in your work.
Because you mentioned that you take longer than
Damn straight
most,
to that.
right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
for that reason that you want to get.
nah,
through-
but I think in this situation, she was just I think she was a fucking like extreme feminist. Cause like I couldn't do shit. So she was like, he fucking
she was
like her
expecting a girl.
I don't know, but like she complained, like the complaints she had about me were that her teeth
He has a
felt
penis.
her,
I don't
her
like
teeth
that.
her teeth felt too smooth. That was one complaint. The other complaint was that I was too nice. Yeah,
That's a complaint.
What
too.
the
yeah, that was a
fuck,
fucking
bro?
complaint
What
from
the
the same fucking lady.
What the fuck,
So yeah,
Too nice.
dude?
and then
I
like,
wanted him to choke me, but he didn't. So fuck him.
Ah!
One star. One star. He did not choke me.
That was Eddie, not Landon. That said that shit. That was Eddie.
yeah. So I don't know. My thoughts were just. That's the only thing I could think of. She was like one of those like guys can't do anything right, so I gotta complain about
Hey,
something.
even when they do it super, there's,
It's always something.
No.
he
don't
did
know.
it. He did it really good. So he has ulterior motives.
No, yeah, she was like, no,
He mansplained my teeth.
she thought like at first she was like, oh, that's all he did was polish my teeth for an hour, and that's why they're so smooth. I'm like, bitch, no, fucking didn't.
There's that dude. You can't.
You can't.
It
yeah.
doesn't work that way.
No,
You can polish plaque all day long with the fucking.
can't polish shit.
Can't polish a turd.
Need a refill?
Yeah, I need
I need a restroom too. So let's do a quick.
quick intermission.